Please welcome to the stage, Mike Zakarian. Well. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Happy Friday. We took a couple days off. I was looking at the landscape of NBA content, and there was dick to talk about yesterday morning. So made the executive decision to take another day off, and I think I did 47 shorts yesterday. And you know what? I'm glad I took the day off because I feel fresh. I've had this is my third cup of coffee right now, and I feel psychotic. So this will be good for everybody, I think. We have a lot to talk about. NBA Top Shot. They dropped the 7 a.m. announcement, which I love it. Maybe this was a nod to the international folk out there. They were like, we're tired of hearing the international folks complaining about nothing happens during a time that's convenient for them. So they're like, what if we do one of our biggest announcements of the offseason at 7 a.m.? And I'm here for it. All right. I was up. I was ready to go. Who do we have in the chat this morning? Sneeps, we've got the Boston base. We've got the Boston base again. Hugo's in the house. Snoopaloop letting us know National Mail Order Catalog Day. Snoop, we're digging deep here. We're digging deep on holidays. We got the comment here. Gershot Stubbs in the house. We're only going to do the ad once. I don't run the same ad 2 times. Jump Shoot, Garen in the house. Who else? Anybody else? Regulators up in here. Eagle Putt, T-Man. Good morning, everybody. Nice to see everyone. I hope you guys have had a lovely week. I'm excited to wind down the week with you all. Tandy found stuff to talk about yesterday. Did he, though? Did he? And Boston Bay said news broke at 4 a.m. on a live token. So, yeah, we're going to get into Top Shot had Top Shot had an announcement. Flow had an announcement. The NBA announced their schedule. We'll talk about most of those things today. You can go ahead. We'll fire up a little giveaway. Like the stream, subscribe, #legend. Throw that into the chat. We'll give something away here. But in honor of the legend, I put on my Bob Cousy jersey. So we put a little Coos on. Excited to, and it's hot, man. It's hot. I see Jay Bus in the chat too. Hey, listen. So yesterday we announced our fantasy football league. We've broken it down into 4 leagues, but here's the thing. A couple of people filled out the form more than one time. We are in need of 4 people. So if you are interested in playing fantasy football, didn't sign up, think you want to do it, we have room for 4 more. And we're doing, it's a $25 buy-in, and it is, what do we got here? $25 buy-in, but it can be done in cold hard cash. It could also be done in a Top Shot moment worth $25 or a So Rare card worth $25. So if you are and if you've already signed up, if you've already been put in a league, give me your money. Give me your money. Snoop says always willing to listen to your take on the association. How dare you? How dare you? But anyways, that is the business of the day. Let's start with some Top Shot. Look at us. It's like 2020 right now. And I'm like, let's start with Top Shot, huh? Also, look at the work we've been doing in the gym, boys and girls. We're back, baby. Look at those children arms. Is it best ball or redraft? It's redraft. Let's go. So let's take a look at the announcement, right? The announcement was today, the anthology. The drop is happening in a few days. They've added Larry the Legend Bird. Okay. We have a drop that's coming for $99. Actually, you know what? Let me go to their announcement first. Let me do their announcement first, because then we can go to the moments themselves, because I do have mostly positive things to say. And then one overarching thing that I'm just going to, just talk about again. And I'm sure people will be like, God, can you not? You don't have any good things to say. No, that's not true. I'm starting with all the good stuff, okay? And then maybe we'll end with some good stuff. I'll give you a little Oreo cookie. Um, Oh my God, Portland was almost called Boston. When did that happen? Did I miss that? Wow, these biceps stop trying to steal everyone's girl. Listen, this is what I do. This is what I do. Okay. All right, let's go look at their announcement here. Let's go look at what Sean put together. He said August 18th, 1992, Larry Bird retires from the NBA. August 18th, that is today. Larry Bird's greatest hits arrive on NBA Top Shot. 5 exclusive Larry Legend collectibles. Welcome to the anthology. And then Chris Treat said, seriously thinking about getting this tattooed on my cock. All right. So one of the things that I really do want to get, like, not a lot moves the needle for me right now in the Web3 space. I will say those interviews did give me a little movement. You know what I'm saying? It gave me a little movement down low. I will always get excited listening to Larry talk about basketball. So those were very cool. I enjoyed the interviews. I'm not entirely clear if all of those interviews are included in the moments or if it's just the specific ones. But anyways, let's take a look at some of Larry Legend's moments. Here we go. This is a first. Oh no, this is just the artwork. Right? Rare moments here. All right, hold on. Let's look at the moments you could pull. We'll watch them. We'll watch this stuff right now. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here's some Larry Bird. Was this the game against the? Oh, here we go. We got to read Austin's thing. This is a long ass detail, huh? By the time the 1984-85 season rolled around, Larry Bird was already a two-time champion, an MVP, and an NBA Finals MVP. Yet he still had plenty of tricks up his sleeve. For the first time and only time in his legendary career, although this is a rare moment, Bird reached the 60-point threshold. The 9-time All-NBA first-team selection unleashed a performance for the ages against the Atlanta Hawks as he scored from wherever he called for the ball. Bird was especially sizzling down the stretch as he buried one difficult jumper after another, even getting the best of the Hawks icon Dominique Wilkins on a turnaround bucket from far from the basket. Bird shot an exceptional 22 for 36 from the field for a career franchise high 60 points, with only one of the baskets coming from outside the three-point arc. During one particular dominant stretch, Bird scored 32 of 60 during a 14-minute interval in the second half. He added 7 rebounds and 3 assists for the game, while also converting 15 of 16 free throws in a 126-115 victory. Wow. That's a lot of words, baby. That's a lot of words. That's it. But whatever. Whenever people talk about Larry, this is one of the moments. This is one of the moments in there that people think about is his performance against the Atlanta Hawks. All right, let's look at the next one here. I did see, is this the All-Star Game one? Everybody remembers that Larry knocking down some buckets, similar to like some of the footage that I've shared of my own basketball game. Here we go. I do miss those All-Star jerseys, though. I do. Jay Buss, I feel like this is kind of how Celtics fans feel about Magic too. We just kind of agree, that we're just like, guys, some of the best. This is I have mixed emotions on this, right? Because I remember like the Jeff Hornacek moment coming onto the platform, the legendary Jeffrey Hornacek 3-point challenge one, and I don't really give a shit about all-star moments. However, this is like when you think about Larry's career, it makes sense. This is like one of those. Again, if you owned like the 87-88 mixtape of like the NBA season, Larry in the 3-point contest, in the jacket 3-point contest is better. That's fair too. Bird is good, but he's no Sabrina. That's a great point by Regulator. All right, let's look at the last rare moment you can pull in this drop. And here we go right now. Again, with the Boston Celtics. Okay, this is against the Lakers. No, is this against good news for the Portland Trailblazers, right? Not so fast. Okay, I'm not going to read this all. It's too exhausting. But here we go. He had 47 points with his left hand. Wow. Larry, man. Larry was a real one. He was a real one. So these are your shots here for $99. And I believe we can go over the little minty count here. So we have the first one I showed you is out of $3.99. The second one I showed you is out of $5.99. The third one is out of $4.99, right? So there's $99. If you got a big old bucket load of Top Shot Score, you can get 3 packs. If you've got like a mini butt load of Top Shot Score, you can get 2 packs. And if you have no butt, if you are a flat ass Top Shot Score, bro, you can get 1 pack. And so I guess what is everybody, I know what everybody's saying on Twitter right away, right? Where it's just, oh my God, change the game. But what was everybody's reaction seeing this stuff? I'm curious how everybody reacted to it. It seems like, and maybe all of the people that are negative about it are gone. Like that they're just like, I'm too tired to tweet now. Like even AG was like, give me a break. I'm exhausted. And so like most of the stuff that I've seen is positive, and I think it makes sense. I think it makes sense. Boston Bay said they airdropped like 60 Curry anthology, but 0 birds to me. So that seems to be the one complaint I've seen a couple of times, is that there was no real Celtics leaderboard action, or at least that none that's been announced yet. I didn't see the. I'm trying to find. Let's see if I can find the legendary information here. I don't want to join. Okay, NBA. All right, so this is. I wanted to see what is his legendary moment here. All right, so the 999 Larry Legend packs. There's going to be one of 2 legendary moments. So there's 1 out of 33, the autographed 81 finals legendary. So we're getting another autograph one. And then an 86, 87 finals legendary. I'm sorry, 86 finals legendary. Now, both of these it's exclusive access. You need a 500,000, $500,000 drop score. So is anybody going after these? Sorry, I wasn't sharing screen for that. I can pop it up if you'd like. Is anybody going after these? Like, well, I don't know. What's it doing to your emotions? Will says, when are the top Larry collectors going to be invited in his house in French Lick? Great point. I will say, I think the most surprising thing about this is that Larry like agreed to do it. I don't know if he was just like, I'm ready for a bag, or if Magic was like, bro, I need you to do this. I was kind of surprised by it. The other thing that I was surprised by, I thought they said it was going to be a player that did not have a rare or legendary moment yet. Did I misread that blog, or was that vague enough to get everybody guessing who it could be? And they were like, JK, LOL, this guy's got a moment already. I was a little surprised by that. So did anybody else get misled, or did we just like not read, did we not read the action correctly? Also, I know a lot of people are just getting here right now. You do me a favor, like the stream, subscribe, #legend. Bird's moment is I know it's a challenge reward, but it's a rare challenge reward. It's from the run it back set, right? So I think that still counts as having a rare moment, a rare card in there. New Swami says, I'm assuming you misread it. I'm assuming you're a prick. There you go, New Swami. Eagle Putt said, I'm in for 1 Lego plus 2 rares, possible max packs for me. I got to tell you, I'm not really sure what to do here. I think I probably will line up for the rare drop, just to have some fun. I think so. I love Larry Bird. If I'm not lining up for Larry Bird, I don't really know what I'm doing in general. If there was like one player that would get me to do it, I mean, obviously Jordan, and stuff like that, that would do it. Kobe. I mean, but I guess I have to. I think I have to. So I think I will be lining up for the rare. Obviously, I don't have a 500,000 Top Shot score, because I did give all of my moments famously away. So I think we're down to like a 5,000 Top Shot score. And you know what? I like it down there. I feel like I'm connecting with the people a little bit more. All right. And now I'm going to complain a little bit. That was, about 10 minutes of positive vibes. Okay. I didn't say anything negative for like 10 minutes. The one thing that really does annoy me, and this goes back to this actually goes back to the beginning of my feud with Top Shot, because right around this time last year, my feud, who cares? But right around this time last year, we were set to host the NBA tip-off show, right? We were in talks with Top Shot. They were gonna like sponsor the show. They were gonna simulcast it onto their website through their YouTube as well. They were gonna help us with guests and with giveaways. And then the Run It Back announcement happened, and I tweeted out I didn't like this drop, and then they decided they didn't want to work with me anymore, which, whatever, that's fair. But my biggest issue with this is it felt like they were using a lot of the players that I would have been excited to see an anthology set with, specifically Larry. And for Larry to be the challenge reward, that being his Top Shot debut, it felt to me like it eliminated the opportunity to do something like they're doing right now. And for me, this just feels like a missed opportunity. Now, the people that are still here are obviously still going to be excited about it, because if you're still here, like you're high on the drug. But I just think it would have been, to treat, when they introduced the Magic Anthology thing, that to me made the most sense. I thought that was one of the cooler things they did. Maybe they missed Maybe they misminted some of those. Like maybe 999 isn't really good for a rare moment anymore. But what I loved about it was like you were taking NBA legends, like the Mount Rushmore. I mean, I guess Magic's not Mount Rushmore, but like the best of the best, the people that are like the players that have the most like nostalgia to people our age, like some of the like, Magic is such, I mean, we call him Magic. He's got one name. It's Prince of basketball. Uh and like that was such a cool way to introduce him to the platform, right? There was some legendary moments of some of his all-time greatest moments. And now you're doing this with Larry, but he's already got a moment on the site. You've already taken away the Top Shot debut badge and you put it in this weird way where it was just a challenge reward. And listen, that doesn't take away from how cool the moments are that are being brought onto the platform now. And it doesn't take away from the fact that they realize like, hey, 999 is too many. So let's bring them down a little bit. But I just think it would be so much cooler if this was Larry's first moment on the or his first introduction to NBA Top Shot. Because then it just like sets the stage for every time they bring one of these legends back in to the platform. Like Charles Barkley. I'm like, he would be a lot of fun to do this with. I know Charles Barkley is a step below, maybe two steps below what Larry and Magic are, but he's such a personality and a force within the NBA community. I think it would be a cool way to do it. And I know this whole idea got muddled a little bit because then they did Kevin Durant anthology and Steph Curry anthology and LeBron James anthology while they're still playing. And, maybe you just fucking name that something else so that you can keep because I get the idea of like, hey, dude, LeBron just broke the record. We need that LeBron moment out there as fast as we can. That's sick. I get that. I like that. It's like, oh, we're bringing the block we're bringing the iconic block onto the platform. He's still playing. Cool. That's fine. If you want to do that, that's fine. But I think like being able to because everybody's like when Jordan, when Kobe, they should all be introduced in this same fashion. But by putting the moment on the platform already, it just kind of, and I guess like their pushback would be like, well, listen, dude, we need to do these run it back drops. Well, I would push back further. Do you? Or maybe just keep them the comments. Maybe just keep them those like archive style. Like maybe fat lever. Maybe fat lever just needs to be a common moment. I don't know. I that's kind of how I feel about it. And I promise I'm not trying to like FUD what they're doing right now. Because I think this is cool. Again, I even said I'm probably gonna line up, and I don't remember the last time I lined up for a pack drop that cost me dollars. And so I don't know that you know I just think it was a missed opportunity. And listen, maybe, if I want to put myself in their business sense, they were probably thinking super short term, right? They were bleeding users, they were bleeding cash, they were laying off everybody in their I guess this happened before layoffs. Isn't that crazy? This time last year they hadn't done any layoffs yet, and now they've laid off 75% of the staff. But they were probably looking around, they're like, dude, we need something that's going to get people excited about this because right now it's fat lever. It's Doc Rivers. And they're like, well, listen, if you get Fat Lever, Doc Rivers, and all these fucks, you get Larry Bird. So I don't know. I don't know. And maybe people disagree with that. Maybe people disagree. But I just think that would have been wait, what? Yes, FUD, LOL, you got out at the bottom, bro. What are you saying, D-Dub? D-Dub, I'm confused what you mean. I got out at the bottom? I think if you look at my OTM, I actually did okay. I made okay. I also gave away 350 moments and I still made out okay. But that's okay, D-Dub. Are you still in it? Are you still in it, D-Dub? Is that why you're saying that? And I also don't even think that's FUD. I don't think what I'm saying is FUD. Obviously, I just said I'm lining up for a fucking pack. But I just think, I don't know. I just think it was a missed opportunity. But all that to say, I'm excited for yes, I'm team hold. Okay, D-Dub, there we go. He is team hold. My man, team hold. All that to say, so this drop, what it was, the rares in 5 days, right? So we have 5 days to decide if you were going to pony up $99 Roonies. And yeah, I am curious about the 7 a.m. announcement. Do you think that they were like trying so hard to get this like greenlit Larry Bird? that once it got greenlit, they were like, fuck it, let's go. Like, do you think, I'm sure the blog was written like 2 weeks ago, because weren't they also supposed to announce this on Monday? I probably paid you in February 21. There you go. Basketball Store says we need a Yao Ming. Dude, that's what I was excited about. So when when the blog came out and they made it seem like it wasn't going to be a rare or legendary moment, I was thinking, I think it was Eagle Putt. Was it Eagle Putt that said David Robinson? Was it Eagle Putt? I was excited about the potential of David Robinson. I also did really like, I really wanted it to be Yao Ming. Wait, hold on. What is this? Missed opportunity, the Top Shot story. Yeah, there we go. That will be. I was thinking I wanted to do the documentary. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's the title of the documentary. Missed the Top Shot story. Boston Base blew up their spot. Wait, where did Boston Base go? Am I missing some like drama in the chat? Oh, I think I'm missing it. Yao Ming would go hard. So many great ones to choose from. Man, Yao Ming, I've said this before, I think, on the show, but maybe not. Yao Ming is up until Wemby, is the craziest athlete I've ever seen in real life. I remember I went and saw him. I think this was the Yao Ming T-Mac days. And I saw the Rockets come to the Garden. Actually, it's probably the Fleet Center then, to play the Celtics. And I was like, this man does not make sense. It was like a big ass tree. It was a big ass tree, like right in the middle of the court. And then I saw Wemby, and all of a sudden I was like, okay, this is also weird. All right, for anybody else that's joining, here you go. Like the stream, subscribe, #legend. OTM fudding the cash 100K. What? Dude, what are you saying, D-Dub? I didn't make 100K. That's crazy. I didn't make 100K. Also, did you guys see? Somebody pointed this out to me today. The amount of rake, is it the Rumble contest or the TOC contests are on OTM? That's crazy. Maybe we have to do another show on that. Just because they've like talked so much about how like DFS is broken. Anyways, Boston Base says the cheapest Magic on the site is 105, and they made 1K of them. These packs should be solidly based. Yeah. I got you, D-Dub. I got you. Yeah, you know what I wanted to do, actually? I wanted to go over, speaking of OTM, I wanted to go over and take a look at excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm not confused. Let's look at the market. Here we go. What the Larry Bird moment's doing right now. Because I'll be frank, Nicolina. I haven't looked at a Larry Bird in forever. So I'm curious how this is done. All right, so the low ask of 975. So it's actually up in the last 4 hours. Can somebody explain that to me? Like, because they've said they're not doing any leaderboards, but they're like, why would this become more valuable now? Let's see. Let's look at some recent transactions. I am Maximus. Cute Nick bot. Oh, wait. So there's only been one buy today. So it's just one buy. So the floor jumped from 798 to 975. Okay. That makes sense then. That makes sense. Anyways, there you go. There you have it. That's exciting stuff. T-Man said, who's in TOC? Yeah, I don't know. But T-Man, are you doing it? Did I misread the rake stuff? I thought I saw it was like 30%, 35% or something like that, which is like crazy. But maybe I misread it, just like I misread the Top Shot block. All right, we're going to take our first break. I know Boston Base is trying to bet on this in the chat earlier, but we're going to take our first break. We'll do a little ad read. We'll come back and we'll talk about whatever the fuck collab land is. Today's NBA bit is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy Sports. Whether you're drafting Luka first overall in best ball or fading Wemby blocks in the pick'ems, Underdog is where you'll find Team Hold. Sign up today at underdogfantasy.com or just click the link in the description to get started. And by signing up using promo code HOLD, HOLD, you will get a 100% deposit bonus match up to $100. That's a free honey. So sign up today using promo code HOLD, HOLD, and get started at underdogfantasy.com. All right, let's go. We're back. All right, I wanted to take a peek at this. I want to shout out Jumpshoot who shared this with me. Let's get this a little bit higher now. This is a long ass thread, and I gotta tell. First of all, I gotta tell you, I'm annoyed about this, and I'll just lead with this. I'm annoyed about this because it gave me PTSD, and I'll explain why after. But we'll go through this thread quickly. So this account called Flipside, we teamed up with Flowverse to score your NBA Top Shot activity. The higher your score, the more dollar collab tokens you'll get airdrop for the Flowverse X collab land quest on FlowScore. That sounds like a fucking back of a cereal box like puzzle. You boost your score one more time. The higher your score, the more collab tokens you'll get airdrop for Flowverse X collab land quest on FlowScore. All right, whatever. How to participate, head to FlowScore, connect both the Dabber wallet and an Optimism wallet, which it is optimistic. Note you won't get scored until you connect both. You get 1 month to boost your score and earn eternal on-chain glory. Moments locked, 1 point per 20 moments locked, max 100 points. Years since account creation, 10 points per year, max 30. Your total score can change as you collect more, up to 1,000 points. How many rewards can be earned? Well, put it this way. There are roughly 2.5 million collab tokens. So this right here is the truckload of flow garbage, right? That's what you remember like that. I think over 2 years ago now, I think when that was announced, and it was like, get ready here. Get ready for the truckload of flow that's going to change everyone's lives. And then poor Dumbo was forced to put out a message into the Discord that was like, hey, so like by truckload, we mean it's going to be done through collab land, and it might take a couple of years. It won't be all at once. It'll trickle out. And then here we go. This is like what this is supposed to be, I guess. Because this is part of like the 2.5 million tokens, right? That I think LG talked about in the first Mint podcast way back when. So I don't know. I mean, this just seems like, and it's like, here you're going to create another wallet and do I don't know. And I think this is supposed to be something that was exciting. And I don't know. This is not a flow token. I know it's collab land. Didn't they say though, Stan? Maybe I'm wrong, but didn't they say way back when in that announcement that it was going to have to do with collab land? Maybe I'm wrong. I thought they were saying that's how they were going to do it. I did not dig up that announcement, but I have a recollection of that's what that was going to be. But anyways, I quickly did look at the price at collab right now. So if you guys want to take a look at what collab's doing, there you go. It's 1.1 cent right now. So if you want to hurry up and get those air tokens, if you get all 2.5 million of them, you'd make out pretty good. Okay, so people are saying that's not the same thing. All right, so maybe that's not the same thing. Then I just disregard. But either way, this feels like another opportunity for, they want you like, hey, by using your Top Shot moments, by locking stuff up, you'll have an opportunity like utility. I don't know. I think I'm not going to pay attention to this. I'm not interested in doing another wallet. I'm not interested in learning anything else about this. And I don't know if that really considers, I don't know if this is for me. I don't know. Did anybody read that and say like, let's go? Did that happen for anybody? Maddie says, I want my truckload delivered in Shroot Bucks. I like that idea. Boston base. I think I'm going to be in, I'm definitely coming back to Massachusetts next weekend to meet my nephew for the first time. But I'm actually going to be, I think I'm going to be in Boston Wednesday night and Thursday night. And then on Friday, I'm heading to my hometown, but in my hometown. But yeah, I think I'm going to be in the city on Wednesday and Thursday. I'll let you know if I am doing a speaking engagement at a high school in the Boston area on Wednesday night. There you go. Those idiots thought that was a good idea. But yes, I'm going to be in Massachusetts. I know a Celtics game. I haven't figured that out. I'm not that deep into it yet. I don't know what Celtics game. If I go to a Celtics game, it'd probably be around Christmas. Which, by the way, we're going to take a look at the NBA schedule because that was announced. Tesla says, wonder who this is targeted at. Do a bunch of random steps and we'll throw you some penny stocks NBA culture. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know who that is geared towards. I mean, I guess it's geared towards like the crypto bros that are still in Top Shot, which I don't know how many of those are, but I don't know. We'll have to see. Let's look at the NBA schedule here, and I'm going to use the Athletic to talk a little bit about some of the spice that was introduced yesterday. So They announced some of the we'll get some spicy key matchups. Here we go. The Lakers and the Nuggets. That's going to be opening night. So Lakers and Nuggets, and I believe it's Is it Suns Mavs? Lakers and Nuggets and Suns Mavs, or Warriors Mavs. I can't remember. Warriors Suns, excuse me. But that's opening night. We've got Lakers at Denver, which is fun. We've got a rematch of the Eastern Conference Finals between Stan Culture, Miami Heat, and Boston Celtics. That's on October 27th. We've got Light the Beam, the Golden State Warriors at the Kings, the 27th. We've got the first finals rematch on February 29th between the Heat and the Nuggets. My favorite one is February 27th. February 27th, which is a couple of days after the NBA trade deadline, you've got the Portland Trail Blazers playing the Miami Heat. So just in case, the NBA wanted to make sure, just in case Joe Cronin and the Blazers hold out as long as possible for this trade, they're like, when it does happen, Miami Heat are coming to Portland. I thought that was pretty fun. Celtics have a lot of back-to-backs as Boston-based, and the in-season tourney poses some real travel challenges for them if they compete. Yeah, I saw the NBA did like a really good job of limiting back-to-backs this year, but I did see the Celtics have a pretty challenging schedule. Let's see, other spicy ones. Let me keep moving here. The Wizards at the Warriors, baby. December 22nd, right before Christmas, December 22nd, the Wizards are heading to Golden State, where Jordan Poole returns to the scene of the crime, where Draymond flopped them. So that's going to be 22nd on ESPN. December 25th, the Christmas Day games. The Christmas Day are spicy. So Christmas Day, we've got the Knicks and the Bucks, Giannis and Jalen Brunson. Of course, that's at Madison Square Garden. Can you imagine them letting Milwaukee host the game? Sixers are playing the Heat. That'll be a fun one because like Embiid might be on Miami at that time. Who knows? James Harden definitely won't be on the Sixers. There was actually an interview today with James Harden, or an interview that came off. When was it? Yesterday the interview happened. And he basically came out here is like, he came out here and said, he was like, yeah, we're not going to be able to repair this. Weisberg coming in 31 minutes late with that COVID energy. Weisberg, yeah, I opened with that, baby. Don't you dare take that takeaway from me. All right. That started here. But I hope you're feeling better, dude. Celtics are starting off 0-1 against the Knicks. How dare you, dude? How dare you? Dare you? Let's go back to the Christmas Day games. We got the Heat. Yeah, we already said the Heat. Lakers and Celtics in Los Angeles. So that'll be a fun one. The primetime game, Mavericks and Suns, which will be a lot of fun because most likely Luka and Devin Booker will get into it. And then the last game of the night, the Warriors and the Nuggets. So that'll be a fun one. Christmas Day, pretty fire. I feel like we should have gotten Kings Warriors. Kings Warriors would have been fun. That would have been fun. It also would have been hilarious if the NBA just put Wizards on there. Weisberg says the Dubs have 14 back-to-backs, most in the league. You know what I thought was great too? So including NBA TV games, which they shouldn't count. NBA TV games should not count as nationally televised games. But if we do count them, there are 4 teams that only have 4 nationally televised games out of like all of them. 4. I think like the Lakers and the Warriors have like over 30 if you count the NBA TV games. But the Rockets, the Pistons, the Hornets, and the Wizards, 4 games. That's it. Not a lot. It's brutal. Brutal for those teams. What else we got? Suns at Lakers in early October. We already said Heat at Celtics early October. Anything else did I miss here? CP3's debut will be against the Suns. We already said that. Bradley Beal's debut. NBA TV, the Phoenix Suns versus the Utah Jazz. So there you go. That is like the NBA schedule beef. I'm excited though. It feels like, I know it's still August 18th. We have literally over 2 months before the NBA season starts, with opening night being the 24th, or I think it's the 24th. And so we got a long way to go, but seeing the schedules come out, you got US playing Greece today, right? Isn't that at noon? Another tune-up before the FIBA World Cup. That's coming around. So like we got some basketball energy. Basketball energy is on its way. But I'm very excited. I'm excited for hoops. But speaking of opening day, we should have a fun announcement coming at you in the next week or so about what that day is going to look like. Because for those who are new, just a reminder, we do an 8-hour month stream the first day of the year. We bring in like over 15 guests just to kind of get those juices flowing for the first tip of the NBA season. And we've already gone over that schedule. The tip is going to be fun. Tip off the tip. The tip off is going to be fun. So that's going to be great. We're going to have a lot of guests on there. I already started sending some DMs to people who don't know me. Boston Bay said, "Can I be a guest?" No. No, I feel comfortable saying no. It's going to be mostly NBA, like media. Who knows? Who knows? I'll tell you what, if I'm really down bad, I'll reach out to you, Boston Face. But we've got a fun announcement coming hopefully in the next week or two about who we're pairing up with. I already told you. I'm like 99% sure. The show is not going to be happening from right here. It's not going to be happening from here. So we're going to be live on a location, which is fun. Listen, we've evolved, right? The first year, the camera I used was battery powered. It was battery powered and it died. So then I had to switch computers to one that just had like a camera on it, like on my MacBook, my MacBook Air, right? I had to do it from there. I remember Steve Baller's blockchain came on and I had this like shitty camera and then I charged the battery, put the camera back in. The second year, we upped our guests. No offense to the guests that we had our first year, but we upped our guests. We ended the show with the first minute. We gave away a ton of stuff. Right? That was very exciting. But this year, we're not going to be doing the show. Ooh, I see John in the chat. Look at these eyeballs. Look at these eyeballs. But we're going to be live on a location. We should have some fun guests. I have it on good authority that we're going to have some pretty good giveaways all the way through. So I'm excited about it. Is Dustin going to be there? I don't. No, but Dustin is going to be in New York in October, I think. So, but I don't think he is. Dang, I missed the camera running out of battery days. Yeah, those are tough scenes. I'm also gonna try to have I'm gonna try to have a man on the street segment ready to go for that too. That's on my to-do list. D-Dub says, do the United States care about the FIBA World Cup? I think so. I think basketball heads care about it. I think so. I think they care about the US, but you know what I would say? I think they care more about just like the basketball. I think because of how much are like the NBA stars are global now, like with the Giannis, the Lukas, the Jokic's of the world, even though two of those three aren't even playing in it. I think, and I also think because it doesn't seem that the United States are as dominant as they were, like say in the 90s and mid 2000s, that there's just a lot of intrigue around this. So I mean, like the United States team is, you got Jalen Brunson, Jaren Jackson Jr. It's like a good basketball team that's lacking like superstars, except Ant-Man, a budding superstar. You've got Canada, who's looking like a real threat. Australia is supposedly pretty good. People are really loud outside my apartment. Like Luka and Slovenia are going to be a little bit dangerous. So I think there's just some intrigue around it. So yeah. Paul said, are we going to hit 10K before tip off? Yeah, I think so. Listen, I picked up the Ooh, Badabine, what's up? For those that don't know, I felt inspired last week, and I've been grinding these YouTube shorts. I'm grinding these YouTube shorts like that 4-minute song with Madonna and Justin Timberlake is on, and I'm at Sissy K's in 2006, and I'm just out there. Maybe it's 2008, just out there. That's the type of grinding we've been doing on these YouTube shorts. We are back in business like we were in the early days of this season. I think yesterday I put out 8 YouTube shorts, amassing over 30,000 views. We were up to 9,675 subs. We started the day at 9,667, so we're already up 7 today. It's time to pump it up. So we're up here. We're moving up. So I do think we're going to hit 10K probably in the next 3 weeks if I can continue this. Although I will say I'm off for a couple of days next week. As I mentioned, I'm going back to Massachusetts, so I don't think we will have an NBA bit on Thursday and Friday. I might have a pre-recorded thing for you that I'll put up there. But yeah, so we'll only have the NBA bit next week will probably only be Monday and Tuesday because of my travels, or maybe I'll do a Friday one from a hotel or something. There we go. Sissy K's reference just gave me very specific flashbacks. Man, oh God, I used to go to Sissy K's all the time. all the time. I used to go to Sissy K's all the time until there was one night I was out there with my best friend, who's my best man at my wedding. Shout out V-Dran. And we were out there and we were pretty lit up. And we were upstairs at Sissy K's too, just like getting down. And I slipped and fell. My shoes were because if you've ever been up top at Sissy K's, people are just like holding drinks and just grinding. So like alcohol is everywhere. I slipped and I fell and I never went back again. And honestly, I don't think I've ever danced again outside of weddings because that was a sign. That was a sign. This was like later. I was probably like 30. This is probably like 7 years ago. It's like right before I moved to New York, I think. Maybe like 28, 29. And that was the moment where I was like, I'm never going again, or I'm never putting myself in this situation again. Is Bird the only legend that was affected? Wait, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Anyways, but yeah, so we're on our way to 10K. I'm very excited about it. Maybe we'll go to Sissy K's when I'm back in Boston. I am excited to be back in Massachusetts. I haven't been in Boston in a long time because normally I try to go for Christmas. I try to go for like a couple of nights in Christmas, see like my friends who live up there. But I had the COVID this past Christmas, so I wasn't able to do it. And then every other time I've gone home, we've kind of just spent like time with my family. So Sissy K's is a one night stand bar. I never hooked up with anybody I met at Sissy K's. I was never a good one night stand person anyways. I was more like a 3-night stand. You know what I'm saying? Talk more about the upstairs room in Sissy K's. Yeah. Well, it's just kind of gross. It's real bro energy in Boston. This is the spot where like it was just aggressively 22 to 24-year-olds in pastel colored polos. That's like the energy in there. That is the energy in there. And what was really so funny is they would always have there was this like like every city has this where they'd have like an acoustic guitarist come out there and play like fucking Third Eye Blind and Howie Day and Matt Nathanson and shit like that. But then upstairs, it was crazy. New Swami, I gotta tell you, dude, I think what you do every morning, you get up, right? Because I know you're on the West Coast. I don't even think you've had coffee yet. And you pull up are you on your phone or your computer? I can't tell. I don't know how you jerk off. But my guess is you spit in your hand, right? And then you're typing with your left hand. I'm assuming you're right-handed. Maybe you're a southpaw. And then you're like, it takes you 45 minutes to type in like one thing that you think is a good dig, right? And you get it in there and then you're like, right? And then I don't know. I hope it works. I do hope it works. All right, Tesla, I like this idea. We should pull up a Google review of, let me see if I can, let's find a Google review of Sissy K's Boston. All right, because I assume that we get some Yelp reviews here. All right, this is what a great idea. Let's look at some Yelp reviews here. Ooh, wow. Also, don't forget. Oh, no. I don't want to call them. Jesus. Don't forget. Wow, is my computer being so slow? Don't forget, like the stream, subscribe, #legend here into the chat. Go ahead, throw that into there. Okay. Overall, the best place to go for karaoke in the area. Special thanks to Gorham Productions, best karaoke DJ around. Had dinner and drink. All right. The place is grubby, sweaty, and everything I wanted in a late night spot. This right here is what we're looking for. That is the best way to do it. That is the best way to do it right there. Let's see. Let's show. I've been visiting this bar for over 4 years for both their $2 buds. They do not have $2 buds anymore. Sticky floors, gross bathrooms, bad smells, friendly bartenders. Not a place to go on a first date. Honestly, though, you are an insane person if you were taking somebody for a first date there. There's one other bar that now I'm having fun. Happy Friday. I wonder if they'll still have. I don't know if it'll be. Will it say it still exists? No, I want to go. Will it show if a place is closed? Will it show reviews for a place that's closed? Probably not, huh? Man. All right, hold on. I'm going to try one more thing here. There was a bar I used to go to in college where I met Jared Dudley. Let's see if I can find some reviews here. All right, here we go. Yeah, there are Google reviews. All right, let's pull this up. All right, this place is called Antuanua. and Tuanua, and this was when I was in college, and they had dollar beers on Thursday, that's nuts. Dollar Michelobs, I think. Were they Michelobs? The champagne, or I can't remember what beer it was. $1 beers. And it was gross. But I went there without fail. And this was another place that had this like back room with a DJ, but it felt like you had to like walk through what felt like a war zone. It had like a normal bar where everybody was ordering a bunch of shit. Right. And then they had some like booths and some places you could sit, hang out, have a conversation, talk to Jared Dudley. And then you had to walk through this like war zone. And then you'd get to the dance floor. Next to Coogan's. Wow, man, this is throwbacks. All right, let's see if we can get any good reviews here. This was 11 years ago by Matt Reck. Great place to grab a beer and a meal before a Sox game. All right, he's never been on Thursday. Came here a few times just to get cheap beer. Food tends to be on the spicy side, says Brian. I don't... Spicy is hilarious. Sorry to say, once a favorite pub, now gone. No, there's nothing like gross in here. I thought we would get some like good ones. But that place was crazy. That place was and especially like Boston, right? You go to a college town, like I don't know if Syracuse has. Say you go to Syracuse and they have a bar that's like they have like $1 draft night. Everybody from Syracuse is there. But in Boston, they have $1 draft night. Everybody from Boston College, Boston University, Northeastern, Emmanuel College, Emerson, like Mass Art, Mass Pharmacy, Simmons College, like everybody goes to the same spot. Oh my God, Tequila Rain. These are all places where I got boners and jeans. That's basically what we're listing right now. Oh, this is great. Tequila Rain was a good one. Lansdowne Pub, which was later in life. Lansdowne Pub, I saw somebody die, so I stopped going there. That was we're not even going to tell that story. We save that for Tuesdays at noon at therapy. We got the Bleacher Creature. Is that what it's called? Bleacher Bar, the one that's underneath Fenway. Cask and Flagon. Cask and Flagon was a fun one. These are all Fenway spots that I'm listing now. There was also, wait, you own a bar and a bowling alley? We still run. Dude, T-Man, where are you at? Why? Oh, the living room's a good spot too, Will. Wait, T-Man, where are you located out of? Why have we not talked about this? We need to have, the next Team Hold event is going to be at your bar and bowling alley. Where are you located, T-Man? This should have been brought up years ago. We will bring you business, T-Man. In New Hampshire? Okay, that's a tough sell. That's a tough sell to get. Wait, where in New Hampshire are you? Unless you're trying not to dox yourself. Oh, Mission Bar, that's another good one. There was another bar in Mission Hill. I remember. What was the name of it? Pig something? Not Pig Whistle. That's the New York one. Wait, T-Man, you're in New Hampshire. In Peterborough? I know Peterborough. All right. I think it's going to be tough to get a large group. Although there's enough people in New England, maybe you could make it happen. That's fun, though. Man, we should do that. We should do that. Wow, Boston Base getting into it there. All right, Boston Base. Oh, man, those are the days. That's when I would go out at night. Now I go out in the daytime. Now I'm like a daytime hang. Speaking of that, I'm going to see the Sharks and the Yanks tomorrow with none other than Team Hold legend JJL Smith. Two baseball teams that suck. That's what we're going to see. That's what we're going to see now. All right. I don't know. Is there anything else we need to hit before we rock on out of here? We got to, hey, listen, another ad break before our giveaway. We got to make sure we do both ad breaks, bitches. Today's NBA bit is brought to you by So Rare. Daily fantasy sports is annoying. Constantly paying attention to injury news, who's starting, who's sitting, and just having to remember to enter your lineups each and every day. With So Rare, you just have to enter your lineup once for each game week. And instead of having to pay an entry fee each time you enter a contest with So Rare, once you buy your cards, the tournaments are free. Each game week, you'll have a chance to win more card rewards to bolster up your roster. And this year, So Rare is introducing cash prizes. So sign up for So Rare today using the link in the description, and they'll start you with 20 free common cards. And by using our link, once you buy 5 cards from auction, they'll give you a 6th one free. So sign up for So Rare today and see if you can take down Mike So Rarian. we go. We're back, baby. That was our last ad read of the day. Boston Bay says 2 ads. Yes, but you said over under how many underdog ads, and we only have one of those. So that was for you making that line at 1.5 was a huge mistake. There we go. Listen, I appreciate everyone being here this morning all week long. Last chance to like the stream, subscribe, #legend. I appreciate everyone's banter this morning as we talked about Larry Bird, the NBA, and bars in Boston, Massachusetts. Man, T-Man, I love the idea, dude, of getting us to getting everybody in Peterborough. Can I look it up? I don't want to dox your bar, so I won't do it. Hold on. I'm gonna look it up, but I won't dox you. I'm just Peterborough. Oh, hold on. Okay, I found no, I think there's only one. Are you the only one? Do you have a monopoly on the market? Do you have a monopoly on the market, T-Man? Dude, you must be crushing. All right. Does it open at 3 p.m.? I got to tell you, this looks pretty good. This looks pretty good. I might have to leave a review. Although it didn't send me to your website when I tried to go to your website. Let's see if I do. There we go. Oh, I love this. We got Simpsons right off the bat here. A Simpsons reference immediately. All right. Is it okay for me to share it? Don't we have to dox them if there's a meetup? That's true. T-Man, can you just say if it's okay to share? I want maybe you did. Is that what this is? Is that what this is? I just don't want to get you in trouble. But maybe this brings business. You know what I'm saying? Business. I want to share it. All right, you did say I could share it. All right, let's go. Let's ride this up here. Look at this Simpsons reference, right? Let's join a league. Let's join a league right now. Here we go. All right, let's see. Bowling Acres Bar and Grill, family owned and operated since 1962. This is a family situation right here. Let's go. All right, we got Candlepin Bowling, Video Arcade, Bar and Grill. Let's go. Can I just leave a review? 3 to 10, baby. Man, I would really love to. How far is Peterborough from Boston? Let's look that up. How far? Let's go. Boston, Mass to Peterborough. Because I think if we can, this would be really fun. We'll get Sneeps, Boston base out there. Bowling Aces. My phone is just like, well, dude, why are you looking up stuff in New Hampshire? What are you doing? It's like looking up at stuff in the UK. That's so funny. Why is it not showing? That's so weird. Peterborough, New Hampshire. Let's get directions. It's 176 miles from my house right now, but let's do from Boston. Let's do from Boston based. 100. All right, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. I'm driving from Wisconsin. There we go. Is Candlepin Bowling the same as Duckpin? Aren't those different things? I don't know. I should know that, but I don't. I don't know. Bottom says I'm booking a flight right now. Peterborough. How dare you, Peterborough? Yeah, it looks like we're all going, baby. Looks like we're all going. All right, we're gonna call it there because I got to go do some laundry. All right, that's really what I'm doing. But hey, listen, enjoy the Larry Legend hype. Enjoy it. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Look for me and JJL and our significant others at Yankee Stadium tomorrow. Make sure, listen, everybody, I need everybody to go like and comment on every single YouTube short we have. Oh, the last thing, I said this at the top of the show, but if you are interested in fantasy football, we have 4 spots left. So just get in the Discord, shoot me a little message, DM me on Twitter, do whatever you need to do. Here we go. Winner, chicken dinner. Who's it gonna be when you don't know me? Little third eye blind in the morning. All right, winner. Oh, boo. Weisberg with the W. Mr. Coco takes it down. Congratulations. Shoot me a DM to remind me. Hope everybody has a great weekend. We will see you on Monday. We out.